Obviously, I'm not here to diss anybody's childhood, but if you didn't play Call of Duty Zombies, what are you doing? Like, Call of Duty Zombies, I know everybody remembers a day coming home from school and playing Call of Duty Zombies with some friends, and even staying up late night to get high rounds on maps like Kino, Derice, Town. I mean, Call of Duty Zombies changed the game. I mean, everybody remembers their first Zombies game, whether it was Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, or Black Ops 3. But the thing about Call of Duty Zombies is when you're just starting out and you're a beginner, it's so hard. You'd always die on such an early ground and yet still be so invested and wanting to try again. It's such a simple side mode that grew into something so large in the eyes of so many people. I mean, we got legendary maps like Origins, Kino, Knot, and Revelations.
Of course, Transit.
There's such a big replayability factor in Zombies, and I think that contributes to the nostalgia. And the nostalgia is key. Nostalgia is what brings everybody back to playing the game. Call of Duty Zombies had the most nostalgia out of anything. But why did Call of Duty Zombies have so much nostalgia? I mean, I think it's a game that everybody can remember playing at some point, and I think everybody has a good memory for that game. Whichever one you started on, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, or Black Ops 3, everybody has a good memory of Zombies, and I think that's what brings people back, or it's what left a good taste in people's mouths when they quit playing Zombies. So moving along with the Zombies topic, I mean, the community was insane. To this day, the community is still finding Easter eggs that have been planted in the maps, and Easter eggs that were not intended to be solved. And the community is out there solving map problems on Reddit, making custom Zombies maps. And of course, we've got the YouTubers. I mean, we've still got YouTubers to this day that still upload, and they're just keeping the community alive. We've got Mr. T Lexified, we've got The Smith Plays, we've got Noah J456, Mr. Raffle Waffles, Mr. Dalek JD, I mean, just to name a few. They keep the community alive, and they've been uploading since the beginning, and it's really made an impact on the people that play Zombies, and I want to give them a huge plus for that. And I mean, we still got YouTubers obviously that don't upload anymore because of how dead the game is. We've got Chucky Appleby, we've got MC Sports Hawk, we've got Lonely Mailbox. But the community at the time when it was thriving, I mean, we had things like the Z House, and I don't know if anybody remembered or kept up with the Z House, but it was Mr. T Lexified, The Smith Plays, Chucky Appleby, MC Sports Hawk, and a Lonely Mailbox. And they rented a house out in Santa Monica. They did it in 2015 and 2016, I believe. And it was just unheard of. I mean, YouTubers going together and renting a house for making videos and making good content. I mean, I don't want to say nobody had done it before, but it was game changing. I mean, Z House constantly made entertaining videos. Z House kept people watching their videos because they would switch it up. They wouldn't just play Zombies. They know people watch their Zombies content every day. So instead of playing Zombies all the time at the Z House, they would do public challenges that made them look foolish.
Yo, guys, did you hit this one yet? Did you hit the perk machine yet? No? All right, take it. No, I got it. Oh, yes. Good, thanks. Oh, yeah. All right, thanks, guys. You can get the next one. Yeah.
I remember Lex going to the pier in Santa Monica and downing, like going on the ground in front of everyone and asking people to revive him because he had a ray gun.
Oh, yo, revive me. I have the ray gun, man. I got the ray gun, dude. I got the ray gun. Come on, man. Come on. Tap it, dude. Tap it. Come on, boys. Come on. I need a revive here, dude. I need a revive. Give it a tap, my friend. Give it a tap. Give it a tap. Give it a tap, dude. Give it a tap. Come on, boys. Give it a tap, man. Oh.
And it was hilarious. They were doing things that people wanted to see, and you could tell they were having a good time doing it. And then we had things like Zombros, which was the podcast with Johnny J25 and Rad Austin 27. It was a breath of fresh air to be able to have a podcast every week to listen to by people that played Zombies and that were invested in the game. It was nice to hear about Zombies in a podcast. They wanted to be able to talk about Easter eggs and map design and things that were good or bad about certain maps. They wanted to be able able to hear that in one spot in about an hour-long podcast every week, and it was intriguing. People wanted to listen. Long story short, the Black Ops Zombies community is unrivaled. You will never find a community with such support and such investment. I mean, the game has almost died out completely. It is almost irrelevant, but you've still got the community and the subreddit, and you've got people talking to each other about zombies and doing things with zombies that keep people interested. People are still finding ways to enjoy themselves with zombies, and I think that's the best part. Another thing about zombies that was great was the memes.
This bitch is empty.
And there's still memes out there, but COD Zombies memes were different because you saw them on every popular meme page during the Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 era, and they were hilarious. I mean, big meme pages wanted to make these memes popular, and it's just crazy. Like, I can almost guarantee that everyone can recall a favorite meme of theirs that involved Call of Duty Zombies. I can almost guarantee it. And it changed the meme game entirely, and it brought people into the Black Ops Zombies game, and it livened the community. Everything just works in circles. People also were great because they memed on the copycats of zombies. Like, so how Call of Duty works is you've got Treyarch, and back then it was a 3-year development cycle. So it would be Treyarch, Sledgehammer, and then Activision, and then it went back to Treyarch and it would repeat the process. Well, whenever it wasn't Treyarch's turn, whenever it was Sledgehammer Activision, they would make an off-brand zombies mode, and people hated it. Like, you'd think they would learn. Like, they made fun of Extinction, Exo Zombies, Infinite Warfare Zombies, World War II Zombies. I mean, they were all, except for maybe World War II Zombies and Infinite Warfare Zombies, they were all kind of terrible. And so it was just laughably bad, and it was nice to see the community come together and go against something that we all had a common hate for. The storyline for zombies will never be matched by any game in history. I don't care what anybody says about that statement. It is just true. There were multiple storylines in zombies. We had the Transit crew, which was Misty, Marlton, Russman, Stuhlinger. And we had the legendary Primus crew. We had Tank, Nikolai, Takio, and Richtofen. And I'm not going to talk about the storyline here just because of how long it is and how epic it is. And I'll leave a link in the description if you are interested in looking at it. It always leaves you coming back for more, even when you think you know the whole thing. I can't even bring up the words right now just because it is crazy. These characters were genuinely intriguing, and you really felt for them and their journeys and got emotionally invested. And the Easter eggs that led to us solving these storyline questions were the best part, because the community would come together as a group as soon as a map launched, and they would solve it as a massive group, and they would talk to each other, live chat. I mean, you had YouTubers solving it the moment the map dropped, and the storyline will just never be reached by anything. I mean, I still keep up with zombies to this day. I think Black Ops 4 Zombies failed, and I think that's what drove the community down a little bit, and it's really sad to see, but Zombies has a special place in everyone's heart. Zombies has been in my life for as long as I can remember, and there's so many memorable experiences I've had with that game, I can't even begin to tell you. But over time, the maps got more complicated, and so it drove away the people who only wanted the simple maps. Not really too much you can do about this scenario, sadly, just because complicated maps, I mean, over time, you have to up your game or people will not play anymore. So what Treyarch did, they started simple with maps like Kino, Knot, Town, Transit. And so the players that really liked the simple map didn't have to buy any map packs, and they could just hop on, go into the side mode, and play. Whereas the more veteran players over time were able to experience more complicated challenges like Origins, Revelations, Shadows of Evil. And I think that's what's so beautiful about Zombies, is that it appeals to everybody. There's a map for everybody, and there is a strategy for everybody. You are always able to hop on some kind of map and have an enjoyable time, and I think that's why Zombies was just so great. Alright guys, if you stuck through to the end of the video, I appreciate you big time. You should definitely click that like button and slap the subscribe button down below, and check out my Instagram, link in bio, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.